Little Red in the Big City. Little Red was very happy in her home tucked away in the woods. She had lived there all her life. She loved being able to explore the woods surrounding her home. She thought her life was peaceful until one day when someone came to her house. They knocked with such force she knew something had to be wrong. It was an old woman. She warned Little Red's parents that a big bad wolf was discovered and living nearby. Her parents told her to pack her things. They were leaving the woods and moving to the city in just 2 days. Little Red did not want to leave her home. She did not want to leave the beauty of the woods behind. She was very upset that her parents would even listen to such nonsense from a stranger. It was a sad, rainy day that Wednesday. They set out for the small apartment Little Red's mother had found the day before. She watched her old life pass her by as they drove on through the woods. She wished she could turn back time and make her parents see she was not in any danger in the woods. They drove for over an hour. Finally, they ended up in downtown Uniontown. There was too much traffic. Little Red knew she would never learn her way around such a big city. Her family's new apartment is cramped between 2 other apartments. The street out front is very noisy, especially at night. Little Red feels trapped, annoyed, and very lost. Everything seemed so big. There were buildings as big as trees. They cast dark shadows all around them, blocking out the sunlight. Just as Little Red was warming up to the city, she started hearing stories on the news. Little Red loves walking, but becomes afraid to go far from her new house. She was never this afraid before. It seemed as if every day something bad happened in the city. Her father got robbed on his way home from work, and her neighbor's house was broken into the following day. Little Red became very aware of her new surroundings and realized there was a lot of things in a big city that could harm a girl who went out by herself. One thing Little Red knew for sure was the people that lurked in the alleyways were definitely bad news. Not only did they stare at her, but they tried to talk to her and get her to come closer to them. She became very paranoid, always looking over her shoulder. Her parents became very worried for her safety. There seemed to be too many threats, and they could not live with knowing their daughter could not feel comfortable in their new home. A few months passed. Things did not improve. Her family needed to make a decision. They moved back into the woods, into their same old house, with a much better feeling. Never again will her family be scared of a wolf when they know there are so many other dangers in the world.